Hello everybody, this is the Cubing King here, and today I'm doing a 3x3 walkthrough solve. And yeah, so basically this camera angle looks a lot like Felix's that he uses in most of his videos. But that's because I'm not going to be copying, or at least trying to copy, his type of video, but yeah, I just kind of like this. I figured this camera angle would be better, not sideways and slanted like that, no, uh, for this specific tutorial, rather than having kind of confusing. And I figured it'd just be better for first person than really third person. So basically I'm just going to unscramble up the cube, and I'm only going to be doing one because I don't want to make this video too long, because I'm definitely not as fast as Felix or anyone for that matter. Get an average about like 40 seconds. Yeah, for this video I'm not using like WCA scrambles or anything. Yeah, so anyways, first thing I do is I look for all the edge pieces to build up the cross, and then once I find all of them, I look for the easiest one to start off with. So right here, this blue, I can see I can move it just down to here like that, and then I can move it up to the white side. And now I look for the next easiest, which is red, because all I have to do is move it up here and match it up to the red and move it up like that. Now I look for the next easiest, which is the green in this case, because all I have to do is this move, like, to bring it up. And before I go any further, actually, I'm assuming you already kind of know how to solve a 3x3. If you're watching this, if not, that's okay too, but I'm making this kind of more for people who already know how to solve it. Yeah, so anyways, then obviously the final one is right here. So I move that down. Oops. Move it down like that. So now all I have to do is move it over to the orange side and bring it up, and there is the white cross. Now for F2L, I use beginners. I don't know if it's beginners or intermediate F2L. But what I do is I look for an edge piece, any edge piece on the top, except any ones with yellow, obviously. And I look, once again, I look for the easiest, and this is the easiest because I just do it. It's right there, ready to go. Then I look for the corner piece, which is down here. Then I bring it up here. And it's on the top, so I do this algorithm to put it down in the bottom. Now I look for the next easiest, which doesn't really matter too much for F2L, like what's the easiest and what's not, but I don't know. You don't want to be going like all the way over here just if there's one like over here. So the next easiest is this one, which all I have to do is just bring it over here, bring it down. Then I do the same, find the edge piece, and do that same algorithm. If it's on the top, if it's facing you or facing to the right. Hopefully I will get a couple of those cases. Yeah, so here is, if it's facing to the right, here's the algorithm you do for there. Alright, and then that puts that in, and anyways, now the last one is already here. It's already a pair, so you can just bring it down, and there is F2L. Now for OLL, there's one algorithm for my method that I use, which is this algorithm. And rather than memorizing algorithms, because like I said, you only have to memorize one, it's more of like orientation of the patterns. Like there's certain kind of things you have to look for, more than memorizing algorithms, which is something that I like about this method. So anyways, I just look for orientation. And here is this one. If you use beginner method, you may recognize this as beginner, because it's kind of what it is. But anyways, this is the fish, as I call it, and you do this algorithm for that. There's that all done, and then we match up the corners, and looks like we have a H perm. So we do this algorithm. And there it is solved. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do one more. That only took about like 4 minutes. Alright. So there are certain cases with the cross that you may want to, like you can see here that both of these edges are paired up. There's the blue paired up and the orange paired up. But instead of doing both of these, there you can see that there is the green up there, which all I have to do is move that over. So, but when you move the orange up, obviously messes up the green. So there are some cases like this where I just move it over to that certain side and then do however many. There's usually just one, and then there might be two. So that was fairly easy. There's 3. And now all there is 1, so I have to just swap that by doing this. And there we go, there's a cross. Now for F2L again, I looked for the easiest, or really any edge to start off with. Then I bring it down. Then here's the case if it's on the front. So what you do is you do this algorithm. And there we go, that's my favorite algorithm. It's just so smooth and so fluid, I love it. So next one, bring it down. There's that same algorithm again. Sorry if I'm going really fast. I'm not that good at explaining. Then here it's facing to the right again. So we do this algorithm. That puts that in. Now the final edge, final edge and corner. Okay, alright. There we go. So, pretty much now it's just orientation, like I said. So here is one you want to look out for. You see how there is this pattern. It's going from the bottom. It's going left to right in a zigzag. And on the front there is 1, and then on the back there is 2. If it starts from left and is going to right, you want the single bar facing you when you do the algorithm. If it goes from right to left, then you want this facing you, the 2 bars. And they look very, very similar. It took me a little bit to figure this out. But anyways, like I said, you just want, this is the usual case that comes up. It's hardly ever, the other one hardly ever comes up. But just keep that in mind. So we do the algorithm, oops, dropped it. And that'll bring you to the fish pattern. And there we go. So now we match up the edges. And now we just have a regular, I forget, I think this is J-perm. But I use the beginner's algorithm because I don't see the point of doing like the middle slices for the J-perm. So we do this algorithm. Yeah, and if it goes counterclockwise, hold on. And if it's going counterclockwise, like this, then you can either do this move, which more advanced people use, or you could use this move. Both of them do the exact same thing, so it's really up to you which one you want to learn. Yeah, so that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you later.